Here's how I like to structure a speed workout. So say I have a guy, Luke Skywalker, he plays football and he wants to get better acceleration. We know football, soccer, basketball, lacrosse, field hockey, most of those sports are, well, all those sports are played within 0 to 30 yards, right? Most of it, takes place between 0 and 30 yards. So when they say speed training, more or less they mean acceleration. So let's work on that, right? So we do 5 times 50 yards to get the athlete warmed up. So they run down to 50 yards and they walk back, right? We make this progressively faster. Start off with like a jog. By the 5th rep, we're at like 80%. Not close to sprinting, but more so than a jog, more of a run. All right, with that dynamic stretching. All right, then we move on to sprint drills. Here we really focus on proper form. An easy way to get faster is to make sure that you have correct form. All right, the next thing we move on to is the actual meat and potatoes of the workout, right? This is appetizer, this is the main course. So we have about 300 yards of total training volume. Some people believe it's as low as 200 yards. I think it's, around 300. Some people, believe it's 400, 500. But I found, the most success right here at 300 yards. But you can break it up how you want, right? So you can do 10 times 30 yards, 20 times 15 yards. Now you wouldn't do 5 times 60 yards. Why? Because after 30 yards, it's not acceleration anymore, right? So within 30 or 15 yards, you can break it up. You can, do it how you want, scale it how you want. You can change the different, means you do it. You can push something, push a sled, pull a sled. You can run up a hill, use a bungee, right? A med ball, all kinds of different things to elicit that response. After that, I do plyometrics, and with these plyometrics, they go hand in hand with the actual acceleration, right? So if I was doing top speed, these would look a lot different, right? Why is that? Because acceleration, there's a greater knee bend at the acceleration at the first step, right? So we want to make our jumps look like more, look like a sprint, if you will, or the angle at a sprint, right? I don't usually get through all of these exercises. I have to watch their form, and usually around the third exercise, the form will drop or the performance will drop, right? So if they're doing box jumps, they can't reach it anymore. That's a good time to end the exercise, right? From then on, I move on to a drill or an agility workout that mirrors the sport. So say it was football, and they play wide receiver, running back, right? On that first step, right? Getting that first step. And from then we move on to core and stretch. Why core? Because a lot of people lose speed when they're sprinting, right? They're going east and west. They're swinging at the trunk. You want to go up and down, north, south, right? And then so we kind of work on that in the stretch, and that's it.